Welcome back to episode 8 of Break the Press podcast. Today, I have my esteemed panel here. To my left, I've got Dean. Opposite me, I've got Yusuf and Abid.
Hello guys, welcome back for another episode. So yeah, you're gonna host. What game are we talking about first, mate? Anything you wanna get off your chest before you start? Any emotions? Anything like that?
We are being the worst team, maybe, in history of Manchester United.
I like that. I like when the sound. I like that. Play it one more time.
Relax, we are refreshing it. Being the worst team, maybe, in history of Manchester United.
Thank you. That's a great start.
Still be Arsenal.
Oh yeah, someone still be Arsenal, but let's not.
Big fish to fry.
Alright, okay, we'll get back to the later.
Alright, go on then.
But yeah,
first game, what is it, Abdul?
3-1 loss at Old Trafford for Manchester United. What's that? The fourth loss for Ruben Amorim at Old Trafford in a row. Doesn't seem to be getting any better at Old Trafford. I mean, poor performance again, similar to a midweek game. Just nothing really, to be honest. It's just emptiness. I don't remember us really attacking. It was more intricate play from Brighton, to be honest, during the whole game. I'm not sure if any of you saw the game.
No, I agree. Yeah, just a bunch of
Has-beens.
Players that aren't good enough.
I keep telling you this.
Yeah, but look, I agree with you.
And we can't grind our results because they can't do it either. Like
you can grind that.
We can grind.
You're Manchester United, man. I don't want to hear this rubbish.
Look,
your team. Okay,
I understand the institution of Manchester United is very great.
Are your players,
but no.
Is your squad better than Bournemouth? Your squad, is it better than Bournemouth?
Not current form. We're talking about
is your squad better?
On name, yes.
Yes, of course.
On name, yes.
Is your squad better than Brighton?
On name, yes.
Is your squad better than who else is mid-table? Fulham. Is your squad better?
On name, yes.
So you should be able to grind out.
On name doesn't translate to performances on the pitch.
No, but you guys are always like a season or two ago. Like they had some amazing players. Lisandro Martinez. Can we talk about?
He didn't play though. He didn't play.
I'm just saying in the last game, Southampton as well.
Oh yeah.
Can we talk about him, please?
Did he play Southampton?
Yes.
I thought it was Len Euro that got us one.
Can we just talk about him?
Oh, okay.
Can we talk about him?
Go ahead.
Well, what's your thoughts on him?
Oh, since Ruben Amorim, or just
in general?
Yeah, no, I think his performances have massively dropped off. Even before Ruben Amorim, I said after I guess his Achilles break, whatever you want to call it, during Sevilla in like 2 years ago.
I was a fan of him, but he's been riding on his name for the past
The thing is though, he had the Achilles injury, right? But then we brought him back too early, and then he broke his leg again. So
yeah, but it goes both ways, isn't it?
It does, to be fair.
Not just the manager forcing.
Oh no, it's definitely not. But yeah, he's been poor. Frontline's the front line. What can you say?
I mean, Xerxes been trying.
I thought Xerxes was alright, to be honest.
Can't knock him for that.
I'm not
surprised you give him time, and actually he's a link-up player. He's someone who holds up the play, and in your past 2 games, he's really good at that.
Debatable, but
he was good at that.
No, I meant the second game. No, in the Brighton game, it was none of it.
Of course, but this is a player that's been booed, and his confidence is in the bin. You know, if his confidence was high, I can't remember which game was it. Was it the Southampton where he had a chance where he could have shot? You know when he kept delaying the shot and he kept cutting him in the box. I think it was against Southampton.
I think it was against Southampton. I remember
if he didn't
I think I know which one you mean.
Scapegoated, you puts that in the net.
Debatable, but
I mean specifically on the game. I mean, what do you think of United's performance in general on the Brighton game?
I mean, I didn't do anything, so it's like.
I mean, what do you think is
what about Brighton?
What's causing you to do nothing in these games?
What's causing us to? I think an imbalance in the team, i.e., not having that left-hand sided player playing players out of position. But just in general, doing the basics, like if you I've been saying this for years, like they can complete 5-yard passes during the warm up. But when you get into a game, the ineptitude of them not being able to do it, like. I don't know how you can struggle to do 5-yard passes. Like, it's not hard. Like, even when there's no pressure, there's just somehow misplaced 5-yard passes. Ahmad's the only creative outlook. Who played in that game again? Oh, Bruno Fernandes, yep. Another 0 out of 10.
Yes, okay. But we've got to give him some credit for the fact that he's changing his game now. He's actually holding on to the ball.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say as well.
We don't need that.
You do need that.
In the number, he can play in the midfield doing that, but in the number 10 position.
And A few weeks ago,
I know he can't, but you're saying he's improving. So if
He
you
is
want him to,
improving.
so he has to play in the midfield too. Then he can't play in the number 10s. Number 10s gotta be like people that drive. Like whenever Bruno gets the ball in it, he's like, "Calm down, guys. Yep, slow it down.
He
Innit?
slows
Wait
it
for
down,
it.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, of
We
course,
don't
but-
need that. We need quick
Yes.
pace. We need burst.
Yes, but
that's
the
what
fact-
Ahmad does
but
on the other
fact-
side.
But the fact that you're losing games, you're drawing games, you're winning games in this run, you need Bruno to be the way he is, or you don't. Win, you don't
I'm not
win.
saying we're a better team without him currently because we've
No, but I'm
seen.
just saying you've been on him.
Yes,
and I agree with you.
It's not good enough.
And I agree with you, but he's improving.
Well,
I've been
you're gonna improve from trash, aren't you?
I've been impressed with Bruno recently.
I think
I'm not flattered to deceive
I
you.
mean,
to be
I-
Yeah,
honest.
but you're not giving him credit now.
Nah,
You said he can't play the system.
a lot of misplaced passes again.
You said he
a lot
can't-
of misplaced
you said
passes
he
that
can't play
game.
the system. You can't play in the 6/8 whatever. You said that he's what else did he say? He's not good for the team.
hot potato.
Hot
I think
potato.
Bruce
He's a hot
He's not
potato.
doing that.
Hard
Proven in the
credit.
Brighton game, he's a hot potato.
Yes, but I'm talking. he's
He
improved
passes
since
the
then.
ball in it into the space he's meant to be in, and then complains why he's not
He's
getting.
improved since then.
Like, I don't understand.
I mean, look, no, my main thing.
It's
is that-
50-50
Nah,
on
sure.
him.
My main thing is that people are misunderstanding what these 2 10s in Amrabat's system actually mean. Like the 2 10s is not like two Bruno Fernandes, two like playmakers. It's more like
Exactly.
two players that are actually gonna run a defense.
That's what I've
People
been
like Amad
saying.
Diallo.
I'm not saying he's a
And
10.
is Bruno Fernandes tired for that?
I've
I'm
been
not
saying
that. I'm not saying he's a
this.
10.
No,
No,
but
I'm not
that's
saying
what I'm
if you're
saying.
saying he's improved, right, and he's adapting his game, all right, put him in like between him and Ugai. Then
Yes.
do that.
Yes.
But
that's
then
the
we don't
thing.
have anyone who can play there in that spot. That's the problem.
All I just want to say, I just want to mention Bruno's improvement. That's all.
That's
I wanna
fine.
say.
Okay, he's holding the ball more,
It's
but I
harder
feel
to
like
say that when they're
when
losing.
they're losing.
Exactly.
When they beat Liverpool, what happened? Praise. When they beat Arsenal, the praise.
So wait. So if a player is improving, it doesn't count if the team loses.
No, it does
No,
count.
no.
But it's harder
It's-
for a fan to look at that and be like, "I'm happy with it," or like,
Yeah.
it stands
Listen,
out to me when they're
can
losing.
Bruno's game in that 10 improve if he had a better left-hand sided player next to him? Yeah, of course. But we don't have that at this moment
Yeah,
of time.
that's true.
So
They're relying
yeah.
heavily on those 2/10s to
I
be
know-
all the attacking.
Yeah, I know.
Rely
Yeah.
too much on Ahmad.
Yeah, and
Yeah, that's
exactly. That's
what
what
I'm
I'm saying. Because that's the imbalance of the team. That's what I was saying. We have an imbalance in the team.
Yeah, you're gonna have to sort that out then.
Yeah,
That's
we're
what's-
linked to
Dogu, that guy.
Carreras had an exceptional game
Oh, yeah.
yesterday.
Who?
Exceptional game.
The Alvaro
Maradona?
Fernandez. No, Alvaro Fernandez.
oh Alvaro Fernandez.
He changed his
Sorry,
name.
sorry.
For some reason.
He changed his name.
Yeah, he's like.
What did he change his name to?
I thought he was always Carreras.
No, I said it's Alvaro Fernandez.
It's Alvaro
His
Fernandez.
shirt says Carreras.
I don't remember.
No, his name
Might
was
be a
Alvaro
nickname.
Fernandez. No, he had
Yeah.
Fernandez on the back. He did. I watched him play.
I saw people say that.
Well, I
as
don't
well.
He
know, but he
did.
bullied Yamal and
Yeah,
anyone
he
else
did.
who came. Kunde bullied.
Yeah, but I mean,
Brilliant player.
we're not talking about the Champions League. For now, we're talking about specifically
That's what
on the
I meant.
game.
That's a
That's
good
true.
player,
100%.
yeah.
100%. But I'm saying specifically, like I was saying that. Who were the sporting 2/10s? They had Goncalves and who else? I forgot. Basically, they had like attacking more like wingers there.
Trincao.
Oh yeah, Trincao.
Trincao,
They're players
yeah.
that run at people. People like Ahmed, but they had it on both sides, and they also had the
The
wing backs
wing-backs,
helping as
yeah.
well. Now, people have of course been mentioning they've been linked to people like Dogu, who's like a wing back for Lecce, who will give that attacking spot. Because right now, Diogo
And he's left forward.
Diogo Dallo, I mean, what do you call it? I mean, when anytime he enters the final third, I mean, it's like he's lost out
Yeah,
there. He
expecting
can't
a
do
He,
that.
he always what's it called? Cuts in and then
If that's
either
the
lays it
simplest
off in it. But that's because he's not.
He's not a
left
wing back.
footed,
He's
is
not a
he?
winger as well. Like
Yeah.
he's not gonna know. Even
I mean,
if
for the
it's-
amount of step overs he does, I thought he was the next, Cristiano Ronaldo. To be honest.
I mean, do you give any credit for Brighton for that performance? I mean,
Yes,
anyone you want
very
to
good.
mention specifically?
I
That
thought
was good
Belabo
again.
was good.
Bale's been very, very good.
What's his name? Mitoma
Yeah.
had a good game.
Is he
Minty
back?
also had a
Is-
good
is
game.
he
Oh,
back?
Minter had a good
On
game. Even though he might have been sent off for that 2-4-8 challenge, but listen, I don't really care, to be honest. Who else did it? Who else good game? Oh, let's not forget Anana's help for Ruta's goal.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
All I have to say to that guy.
If we get another one, we could be back in this game. Oh, for fuck's sake! Swatting goal!
That's all I have to say.
Some people saying it was clip farming.
Who?
Apparently, Goldbridge. I don't believe this, but apparently, like he knows before it happens. Like someone tells him, like on you know how the apps are a bit.
Oh
in front?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he does it
Nah,
on purpose, maybe.
Maybe we don't know, but
It's just comical, isn't it? How it happens?
Yeah,
it's very funny.
comical.
But yeah, that's Manchester United for you.
I mean, I think that the two wingers also had a good game. Minty and Mitoma are very, very good. Goal assists for both of them. I mean, Valebe also had a big game again. he's had some very good games recently as well for Brighton, and been good this season. I mean, is he bound a new move to a big club? What are your thoughts?
Who did he play against?
That's true. You have
What do you
to
mean?
look at the opposition he played against.
That's true, but he had a good game against.
And let's not
City.
forget that team went like 8 games without winning. So
That's true as well. But don't you think the player quality as well? I mean, he had a good performance in general.
There's
He's
potential
good.
there,
Like,
there's
he's a
it's good, isn't it?
player.
But if your team's doing nothing, if the opposition team's doing nothing
He's a
against
good
you, I mean,
player,
you're always
like,
gonna look
I
better.
don't really believe that. I don't really believe the hype.
Oh my goodness!
No.
I mean, anything else you want to say on Brighton? I mean, that was a good win. Abdul, what are your thoughts? Anything else they want to mention?
I think I actually got it right. You know, about say when you asked me in the next 5 games, how many points would Man United get, and I said 6. I think I'm right, to be honest. I think I am right.
Who did you get your 6 points against? Southampton.
Do we ever get 6 points?
I don't know.
You still have a game left now.
Oh yeah, we have. Oh no, the Fulham game, yeah. But I'm currently on 4 points. I need 2 more to get the
You
6
really
points.
can't get 2 in the one
But-
game.
But the road to 40 points, you know how you've been in that road before.
I don't know.
Yeah, you got what?
I don't know. There's 40 points.
We
now,
just
so-
hit 40 actually. We just hit 40.
You're
Yeah,
not
I know you
relegation
did.
Team yet, mate.
We are. We're just above it.
I mean, what do you think is going to solve this? I mean, look, people have been saying.
Oh, fixing, man. The only way you can fix
Because,
it
I mean,
is
what,
like,
we're 2 weeks into the window and, well, more than 2 weeks into the window.
well, it looks like Rashford's on his way out. Garnacho's linked to Napoli.
And
Anthony's
Chelsea.
already on loan.
And Chelsea.
Oh, and Chelsea. Yeah, sorry, and
Anthony's
Chelsea.
You're a
already.
star boy, man. He can win 3 Ballon d'Ors at Chelsea, though, no?
That's true, to be
you get
fair.
the
We'll
next
get to.
Ronaldo.
I'll get to Ghana.
If he
You
won
get the
3
next
Ballon d'Ors,
Ronaldo.
mate, would you be happy?
Huh?
Would you be happy if he won
And Chelsea,
3?
yeah, why not? Why would I not
Yeah,
take
of course
that?
you
Why
are.
not?
No, don't worry. We'll get, when we
Every
win,
year,
we'll get
if he
to
goes to
that.
Chelsea, every year doesn't win the Ballon d'Or, we'll keep bringing it up.
I saw a rumour
About what?
that if United comply with the
Napoli.
Garnacho and
Yeah,
Napoli,
yeah.
you get a discount on
On
Victor
what's the
Osimhen.
Yeah.
Oh, discount at 63 million. Yeah.
No, it'll be
good,
cheaper
man.
than 63 million. That's what they
No,
said.
that's 63 million.
No, he said
Oh.
with the discount it's 63.
With the discount, it's 63
What do you
million.
mean?
That's what they said.
With the
His-
discount.
His value or his price or his release clause is 63 million. That's his release clause.
I don't know.
Yes, if you pay that to Napoli, you're gonna get him. That's how much he's worth. So they're
Would you
saying
take that?
they're saying they're gonna give you less than that.
So would you take that?
Of course you would, man.
Alright, let the Man United man ask.
Why are you thinking about it?
As I said before many a times, there are other positions that need to be fixed before we get to the striker position. I.e., if we again neglect that left wing back role again for the 4th year, 4th year,
Incredible.
we're gonna see another imbalance in that team. If we neglect, especially because we have to replace Anthony now that he left. All right, whatever you think of Anthony, right? But he wasn't an attacking option, so we've got to replace him now. Obviously, if
He's on loan,
Rashford and Garnacho go, we have to replace them because we're going to be light on the winger.
Isn't
or
Anthony
the-
going on loan to Betis?
Yeah, but that's what I mean. He's gone though, innit? So you got to get a player, especially if you get rid of Garnacho and Rashford.
That's true. I mean, I've seen a lot of people saying that Man United to start being a lot more defensive to
I was
see
gonna
out
bring
these
that up.
results.
I
That's
was
how
gonna-
We could.
We've seen the results that you
I
guys
mean, we've
get.
done it defensively against
The big teams,
Arsenal,
typically.
you,
Exactly. Liverpool.
yeah. But the thing is, you can't go defensive against teams like Southampton. Like, you know, people at the
You
bottom.
can. You can.
You can't.
You
Like,
can.
it-
You
can.
can.
Yes, you can.
it's just embarrassing.
Well, of course. But
What's more embarrassing? You should have lost to Southampton.
Yeah, we probably should have.
That's it, more embarrassing.
Aaron Ramsey. Oh my god! Actually, no, we won't get into him. But yeah,
No, don't.
because that disallowed goal against Nottingham Forest.
Don't mention
Yeah,
him.
it's
Oh
Southampton.
my god!
Yeah, for Southampton.
No.
Oh, the
He-
Northern person. Oh, yeah. No,
What do you mean for
I
Southampton?
was being dumb now. As in the one where he
Yeah,
carries it.
yeah. He carried. Oh, he got away with that
No,
one.
He didn't currency. He's Ramsdale.
He's Ramsdale it. Sorry,
That's disrespect to Carrier.
sorry.
That's disrespect.
He's Ramsdale it. But
Well, yeah, I mean, is there potential that he should be trying to
get players.
not get players,
Or
as in
get
play
points.
defensive, get points? Because, I mean, you say it's embarrassing. Is it not more embarrassing that you're losing a lot of these games by playing Amram's way when...
The thing is, this is the thing. I remember wanting to come in the summer, but
So why didn't he?
But United forced him into coming to a job, saying that it's now or never. As in, if you say no, you're not guaranteed to
Is
get
it
the
not
job in the
adaptive
summer.
period, though? Is it not a period where he has to just get the points, get the results? I mean...
He said it himself. Yeah, it's not good.
We are being the worst team, maybe, in history of Manchester United.
Is he even allowed to say that?
Yes, and
You really
I
think
No, he is allowed.
he is. I respect it. You know, he's real,
What
isn't
type
it?
of
He's
effect
looking
does
at
that
it. He's
have on
like,
the dressing
yeah.
room, though?
No, but he's blamed himself a part of it. Like he's saying, oh, got more
I
loss
still
than the
don't think
previous
you say
manager.
that.
I don't think you say that, can't
I think you say that,
Nah.
and a lot of the fans agreed with him. Yeah.
There's ways to say it.
Nah, I'm more than happy with it. I'm more than happy with it.
Especially when you know your team not good enough, yet you're still playing your system. You're putting these players out to fail.
Yeah, he says we. He's not
Is
saying
it we?
that, it's just the
Yeah,
team.
but you should. I don't think you should say that.
It's honest.
I mean, all the Man United
No, I
fans
think
agree
you
with
be
him
honest
anyway.
about the
So
situation. I don't think you throw your whole team on the
But
bus.
it is
and it's
statistically
fine,
the worst team.
and it's fine,
he's
it
not
is.
wrong to be. It is statistically,
Yeah, but you
and he
don't
agreed
say
that
that.
the previous manager he's doing worse than him. He's acknowledged it.
Yeah, but that to me, that's a non-sentence. You're not trying to change anything. I'm sorry. Why are you gonna say that if you're not gonna change anything?
Well, we don't know. He's got results against bigger teams.
Yeah, but
Listen,
you know, that's
as
not
long as the
sustainable.
Man United fan base agree with him, I don't see a problem.
Yeah.
It's better for them to get results against the smaller teams than lose than the big teams.
True, but if the fan, I think also another thing is the fans' kind of reaction is this.
Yeah,
If
but
they're
I've seen
violent,
quite a few fans get onto him.
That's true. I've seen a few United fans also say that. But I mean, look, it's a mixed thing. But I think the main thing is that United need
Player
to pick
FC.
up some points, though.
Rashford FC.
But the thing is, even if it's not even a guarantee that you guys get Dorgu or Osimhen, they change the whole team.
I'm not saying yeah. No, it's more of a collective. Like we need to build towards a team, not just like an individual like performances.
So, what do you think, in your opinion, would
in the January transfer window?
not in general, I'm saying
Oh.
in general, what would improve your entire season? What would save your
Well,
season?
if you can-
situation?
If we can actually get a left wing back, obviously that helps. If you can get someone who can play in that number 10 position on the left, that obviously helps. And then if you can get a strike, if you can get Victor Osimhen in, I'm not saying I don't want him. I never said that. But
yeah, bigger priorities.
yeah, like let's
Fair enough.
if we spend all the budget on Victor Osimhen, but again we neglect that left wing back position. All right, we've got a striker, right? But if we're not creating chances for him,
Then
what's he gonna
flops.
do?
Yeah, he flops.
And
as
then,
another striker,
Victor Osimhen, big money signing again from Man United, big flop. Like it's a lose-lose again. So
I do agree with
say
that.
we just
I do agree with that.
let's fix the areas that need to be fixed first, and then we get to the other positions.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah, I mean, your next round of games are it's okay, but
Are you
United
excluding Europa
full-
League games?
Like, your Premier League and Premier League.
Okay.
games. Okay, leave the Europa League, alright?
Well, Rangers is a big game, mate.
That's true.
No, it is.
It is true. You are.
Gala
Okay.
Britain.
Yeah,
Now,
Ballerin, yeah.
But you guys got Fulham at Craven Cottage, and then you
Yeah.
got Palace at Old Trafford.
Yep.
Not Leicester. Then you got Tottenham at Whitehorse. Well,
What
Tottenham
Tottenham?
Stadium,
Yeah,
whatever.
Tottenham.
and
Stadium.
Everton at Goodison. So
That's not good.
that's the next 4 games. I mean, Everton on a bit of a bounce
hmm
from what David.
They played
Moyes-
well.
They played very well.
Not a bounce, just one win.
No, but they played very well.
I mean,
like, I get. I
it's
mean,
not
it's
that
poor
they
Tottenham
have-
side, but
No, but a bounce is like they're doing consistently well.
I mean, they played 1 game. They won 1 game. So
Yeah.
And they
let
went
them get 2
3-0
games.
up,
Let
to
them
be
get
fair.
2 games.
they're 3-0 off.
So I mean, what do you think? Do you think that Amri will change his ways a little bit? Maybe go with a slightly more defensive.
Depends what we get in the window.
I mean, my opinion. I'm not saying don't change the whole thing. I'm saying you have to tweak your own style.
Why also do you not just start playing wingers at left wing back at this point, or right wing back? Why not have a
We
shot
don't
at
have
that?
anyone.
Huh?
We don't have anyone.
Just anyone? No, what
No
do you
one
mean?
with defensive capability.
No,
Other than
it
Ahmad.
doesn't have to be defensive capabilities. I'm saying that you guys had the main issues where you're seeing Dallo have problems is when he's up in the final third. If you have a winger there instead, that is gonna.
We don't have
know
anyone that can play on the left.
what do you mean? You have no one.
Garnacho is a left winger.
Then who are you gonna play there?
No, because he might be on his way out. That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying for the next game, and then what if he doesn't go out? What if he doesn't leave?
He broke into the squad because of his ability to track back and chase players down. That's defensive ability.
But does he have the creativity and the
True.
Better than
on that
Dallo.
position?
Better than Dallo.
I agree. No. So
Really?
how does that help us?
Wow. Yeah. I mean, so what do you think? How are you guys gonna get the
You got
points?
to sign
then?
someone. Like it's simple as that.
I mean,
You gotta
it's the 22nd of January. I haven't signed
it's
anyone.
the 22nd of January.
It's the 22nd of January. You haven't signed anybody.
Oh
Barely a
my
rumour.
god, man!
You barely got players out the door. Forget about players in the door.
Yeah.
God, man,
It's looking bleak over there.
it's more than bleak, man.
Where do you think you're finishing then? If you don't sign anybody,
Where are we right now?
Fact check. It is your 13th. 11
Points.
points on West Ham. 26.
And who's above us, like in terms of points?
Everyone in the league.
Palace, Brentford, Fulham, Brighton.
Points.
27, 28, 33, 34.
So that's what, up to 9th,
Yeah.
8th.
are you even cracking top 8 at this point?
No,
Probably
that's
not.
there's
Wow.
no way.
You didn't
Wow.
crack top
They're like
8,
10.
mate.
They're like 10 points
Yeah.
behind them. 8th place.
I think. What did I say? 9th. I said it before 9th. I'm pretty sure I did.
9th or 8th. I think you said.
That's what I said. 9th or 8th. Yeah, I've probably 9th or 8th. Yeah.
I mean, how far down could you go? That's a real question.
Not
How
far enough because the teams below aren't good enough.
Yeah, sure.
Personally,
True.
I mean, look at Tottenham on. I mean, we'll get to Tottenham. But
Do you guys have anything else to say on Man United?
I think we can move on right now. Let's move on to the title challengers. They would say, you know,
You would say.
the best team in Europe.
best team in the league. To be honest,
I didn't say Europe.
your best team in the league.
No,
We've heard it enough. Come on. Do you want me to say it live?
No,
I believe we're the best team in England.
but yeah.
but yeah, their game, of course.
Hey! I'm hosting here.
Yeah.
Stop trying to take
Do
the
you know
job,
the score?
mate. Do you know the score? The score was 2-2 at the Emirates. Arsenal 2-0 up in the first half. In the first half? Am I correct?
No.
No, haven't
No.
scored in the second.
Oh, Havertz. Oh, yeah. Havertz squad. You know, Simon, I won't play it, don't worry.
I mean, no. Play it.
George, play it. Okay. I'll hit.
Because he did score.
All right.
Play it.
And do you know what? I'll play it.
Yeah, you just was really dumb right now.
Yeah. Let's let it play. You know, Havertz
He
did
did try
score.
to take-
Was it header? What did he score? Oh, no, it wasn't. It was,
Just a cross cover.
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah,
and
Martin
then you got.
Set piece again, ole ole.
But they conceded.
Set piece
Yeah, that's what I mean. They got set piece, ole ole.
Oh, they got.
Yeah, exactly. And who was that for, Abid? Yeah.
Why
So,
was he at fault?
because he missed the header, and that was an easy header for a 6'4" man.
Which header? I can't remember.
The one where he crossed it in.
No, that's
And
not
he-
his
Oh,
fault.
it went over
It's
his
not
head.
part of his fault, but he should have won the header.
No.
He should have won the header.
No.
It's hard to
my
blame him on
opinion.
that
No.
one.
I mean,
No,
let's get into the game.
No.
Let's get into the game.
No, but whose fault was it?
Both of them.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, I'm blaming both of them.
No.
But let's get into the game. Arsenal were 2-0 up. You know, you're cruising in, an easy game. You know, struggle against Aston Villa usually. But then, you know, the villains. They are the villains at the Emirates. They came back. 2-2. Again. Is this what, 3 years in a row now where you've not... You don't have...
Wait, what's he doing? Nah.
Since they've been promoted, they've got a good record against you, if I'm not correct. Yep. So, come on, talk to us. What happened?
Listen. Well, I don't know where to start. Like Brighton game, like every game this season, most games this season, I couldn't name you a game where we weren't the better team in terms of on the ball, you know, having the lion's share of possession.
Transgression.
Transgression is where we go missing.
Okay.
Again, against Villa, they didn't have a shot against us. You know, we were cruising, complete control. Timber, who stepped into centre back, was incredible because their only outlet was Ollie Watkins, and they kept spamming long balls to him. And Saliba and Timber did really, really well against Ollie Watkins, who would favour himself, you know, in these situations.
Good record against you. As in a good scoring record against you. He does.
Yes, you know that.
And he doesn't rate him as well.
Oh, he's breaking down. System compute.
Listen.
Someone's unplugged his plug. Would you say you
We blew it again.
What are these sound effects?
would you
I
say
don't even know what he said.
You blew it again.
We blew it again.
Yeah, shout out, man. Listen,
Yeah.
it's so like I've tried to take it out of my mind. I can't remember the goals. I remember the Havertz goal. The first one, I can't even remember it now.
Your first goal?
It was a Tillman's header.
No, you're talking about Arsenal's first.
Oh, you're talking about Arsenal's? Are you talking about Aston Villa?
Martinelli,
Oh,
yes.
the one.
Oh,
with
you're
the
talking about
line.
Arsenal.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
I'm trying to get rid of it. Martinelli, I thought was good. Miles again, incredible player. This guy,
That last minute pass he played into, was it Trossard?
yes.
Yeah.
Inside
Oh,
pass.
so Trossard missed, right?
Yeah.
Did Trossard
Yeah,
miss?
Trossard misses it, but the pass
That was a good
itself
pass, yeah,
was
it's a great
solid.
pass.
Incredible. 8 out of 10 every game. He's not had one bad game.
Would you say he's a number 8 in your team?
Hopefully.
Oh.
You really think so?
We saw with that pass there that
He has a vision. He has a vision, yeah.
And the Tottenham game, obviously we won't talk too much about it, but he was up against Kulusevski, who we talk about maybe every other week. He's Tottenham's brightest player at the moment.
100%.
One of the
Captain Quiet,
most strongest runners in the Premier League. And if you want a winger to run and supply something, it's Kulusevski. Miles Lewis-Skelly, first North London derby, he said, nah, that's not running. He put Kulusevski in a headlock, and then Brennan Johnson tried to. He said, wait, put him in a headlock. It was like this the whole game. Yeah, incredible. I love that kid. Incredible. I think he's one of the best talents in the world. He was brilliant. The defense again, I can't fault them. Again, going back to the Tottenham game quickly, the Son goal, it's one shot. It's poor defending, but it's not. It's something that's been coached in us. You know the Chelsea goal, the Neto goal.
Oh yeah.
No one's going to track him down. No one's going to block the shot. Same again with Son. It's like we're getting overcoached, and that's a bad thing. I think Timbo is good. Partey again. We've only won 1 out of the 6 games that he's played right back. Now I'm thinking, why do you play him right back? This is what I don't understand.
Do you need to play him at right back?
Because we don't have. No.
I saw Timber played one of the games.
Oh no, you got Saliba injured, right?
No. Every time there's been an injury or a suspension, Partey's always played right back.
He tried this last year, didn't he? When Gabriel was out, yeah.
He tried it multiple times this season and it's not going well. And look, obviously I've said that if Arteta doesn't win anything this season, it's gone for him. A lot of the games that we've dropped points, it's hard for me to blame him. I think the players have lost us the games.
Burnout.
It's just a mix of everything. But with the Villa game, right, he played Partey 1 game in 6. That's a disgusting record. Now, anyone would not play him there. That's why I give him blame. But then again, like...
Who's his options?
No, I think there are options.
Like
the thing on the other hand, why don't we play Timber right back and play Kiwi? Or he has this obsession with right-footed centre-back, left-footed centre-back. It's clearly not working. And this is probably the main reason why I want him gone. He doesn't learn from his mistakes, and that's a very telling sign of a manager. Do you know what I mean? The Jose Mourinho's, debatably Pep, because when things go wrong, things rarely go wrong for Pep, but when they are, we've seen with City now, he's splashing the cash.
That's true. Yeah.
Mourinho, Wenger, Alex Ferguson, 3 of the greatest managers of the history of football. When things go wrong, they change it. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They find a way to tweak their tactics or get a player in, or they're not afraid to use youth talent. More of Wenger, I'd say in that sense. But whereas Arteta has this stubbornness to play a right-footed centre back, and it's contributed to us losing the game. Did I think Partey had a bad game at right back? No. Did he? But was he? He
doesn't strengthen the team in any way.
No, the bad thing is he was directly involved in both of those goals.
Yeah.
So this is the thing. I can't fully put blame on Arteta because he didn't have a bad game. But then again, you're not playing a defender there, so you can't expect him to you know what I mean, be in a defender's position. Havertz, he scored a goal, which was a big goal at the time. Just another poor performance from him. The thing with Kai Havertz that I always loved, and in the title running, which I loved, wasn't the goals, it was how he was playing for the team. And we're not seeing that. He's hiding away from the ball. Do you see when when we were 2-2 and he tried to run down the wing and he took that heavy touch and he lost it?
Yeah.
How does that happen?
It's embarrassing. It's a disgrace.
Yes, it is. How is a player chasing his own touch? I'm sorry.
Imagine with Lukaku.
They would go band for band right now. They would. Trossard, brilliant, I think. He was really good against Villa and Tottenham. You know what I mean? This is a Trossard that we need to see the technical ability.
That last minute chance though.
Yeah, but look,
I'm surprised he didn't go for the Henry open the body right foot.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah,
he's got good on both feet as well.
I know, but I can't. You know what I mean? It's like it's a last minute chance. Odegaard, terrible again. I've seen his last 16 shots have flattered to deceive. Yes, and this is what I don't understand. It's weird with Odegaard. With players like I can't think of an example right now. But when a player drops off their levels, there's you can understand why. It's been about 2 months since his injury, and he's just dropped off to another level. And he used to have his ozone. In that area in the box, the edge of the box. If it's caught back to him, it's a goal. I'm already looking at the centre circle. Let's put the ball back. The ozone's gone now. His shots are wayward. They have no direction, no kind of venom in them. I don't understand. And it's unfair for me to sit here and criticise other players if I don't criticise my own. Odegaard has been terrible. He's our captain and he's hiding. Do you know what I mean? It's embarrassing, it's terrible, it's disgusting. Right now, on form, one of the worst players in the Premier League.
One thing I want to mention is a very frequent stat I've seen a lot recently is about Arsenal's chance creation in the middle of the pitch. I've seen it a lot recently. I mean, what are your thoughts on that? I mean, it might be a clear, indicator on why you guys haven't been really performing that well. And it is right. I mean, I feel like the lack of midfield, Odegaard's drop of form, has lost that creativity in the middle.
But that being said, he still creates chances.
He does.
That's true.
So I think if he gets these assists, maybe he'll raise his game.
Maybe.
But yeah, chance creation is a big problem.
I feel like Thomas Partey was one of the main ways that you guys were like taking the game quicker, and I feel like losing him in midfield, I think is much bigger of point.
We have to talk about Miko Marino.
We do. I think he was good.
Nah, Miko wasn't not bad in that game. I watched the game. He wasn't the main problem.
I can understand why there's criticism. I can. But like I said before, he's a Spanish type of midfielder. Do you know what I mean? You see these, like, I know, you see, obviously, Champions League game yesterday, you see Pedri.
Yeah.
So assured on the ball. Did we see him dribble a lot? No. But he picks out the passes, he speeds up the tempo, he slows down and he picks out the passes. I'm not saying Marino's as good as Pedri, no. But I'm saying he's a type of player that you don't see in the Premier League. He's very unique. And I think he was good in the sense that he kept the ball ticking. Do you know what I mean? Do we expect more? Yes, but I think we're trying to compare. It's like saying, let's say you have like, I don't know, I can't think of another player, but it's like expecting someone like Xerxes to be able to run like rapid. I'm just saying, for example.
Yeah.
Or like someone like, but you get the gist, right? I think he's good. Has he been a dud? Yes. I like Marino, but he's been a dud. I got to be honest. He's not working. But look, again, remember, he didn't have no preseason. He had injury. Of course, you can use that for every player. But I'm saying he's a very specific player. We need to get used to him. He needs to get used to us. So I can understand the criticism. If you think he's been terrible, I understand. I'm not going to argue that. One player, actually, before we go, that I need to mention the most is Declan Rice. Incredible. Against Tottenham and against Villa. Bro, and look, some people have been saying they don't see him in the 8th position. Me, I said I want to see him in the 6th. But I watched those 2 games. He was everywhere on the pitch.
Yeah.
He was at 6, he was at 8, he was at 10, he was in the box, left wing, right wing. This is an all-action midfielder.
Yeah.
This is a midfielder you can't put a label on. Incredible. Absolutely I couldn't name you, and I'm sure you guys couldn't name me a midfielder that does what Rice does, which is he's essentially everywhere on the pitch.
Valverde?
Bellingham.
Kante?
Valverde?
But then, the thing with Bellingham, he doesn't have the defensive attributes that Rice does, and you can say that Rice doesn't have the attacking, goal-scoring attributes that Bellingham has. But Rice can score a goal.
What about N'Golo?
But was N'Golo in the box? Was N'Golo on the wing?
He scored quite a few goals.
He did.
Yeah, but was he in the box at the box threat?
Not in the wing.
Was he in the wing? Was he sweeping up?
Oh,
Yeah.
sweeping
Sweeping
up.
up, yeah.
Of course he was, but I'm saying he doesn't have that else. I'm gonna draw a comparison here to the greatest English midfielders, Gerrard and Lampard. Oh, I didn't watch them every week in, week out. But you
they
see,
did everything.
But you see with Gerrard, and Lampard, you can't put a box on them. Gerrard would do what you needed him to do. Vieira as well, essentially.
Yeah, that's right.
And Lampard as well. When he had like the defensive midfielder next to him, like Essien or...
He's much more of like an old school midfielder, right? He would be perfect in a 4-4-2. He'd be able to do everything in a 4-4-2.
And I was like, why am I putting him in a box by saying he's a number 6? That's just wasting his abilities.
I've always thought he was an 8. I feel like his ability to run the lines, run everything, is basically a straight engine box to box. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's why I feel like your siding of Zumendi. A lot of Arsenal fans.
Whoa! It's not confirmed.
Basic
You
nearly.
banged a lot of Real Sociedad players here. What's going on
If
here?
you guys,
We need this like the last time.
Exactly.
if you guys sign Zumendi, I'm saying I feel like Arsenal are not criticizing, but they're of course saying that we needed the striker more. Now I think that Zumendi will unlock your midfield way more because it's like he has the ability to make a Marino in terms of like being like a dictator, but he also has the ability to just hold down the fort.
Carry the ball.
Basically.
No, I think he's more of a left winger.
Who are we talking about? Moreno?
I don't think he's supposed to right wing.
Who?
He said he's a dictator.
Okay.
Oh my god, man.
But
This guy.
Yeah, let's cut it out.
No, we're not cutting out.
No, we're not cutting out.
All right, but yeah, you know what I mean. Like I feel like he would be able to unlock Erdogan and Rice much more. And I think that in its own will create the chance creation on its own. You know what I mean?
I mean, the start of 2024 when we were popping teams, Rice was paired next to Jorginho.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
And he was incredible. Now, what I want to see is Zubimendi in the base, Odegaard to the left, and Declan Rice to the right.
Well,
I just want to say, Valverde, you're right. Valverde is the only one I can say.
yeah.
These are unicorn players. Players that can do everything. It's like why Pogba is held up to so much regard. And if Pogba was playing now, he'd be the best midfielder in the world. But these players do absolutely everything. And Declan Rice, I just need to talk, incredible. That Villa game, he was literally grabbing us, trying to get us into that game.
Well, with the transfer window coming to a close very soon, Arsenal haven't really made any moves. All right, Zubimendi's been pushed to the summer.
Incredible signing, by the way.
Yeah, listen, no doubt, but been pushed to the summer. Now with Saliba out, possibly with a hamstring injury.
How long is he out for?
Is he actually out?
Yeah, he's out with a hamstring injury.
No, that's not that bad.
Spooky though.
Yeah, but with another injury being picked up, what do Arsenal do? Do you still
Sign someone.
sign someone in the forward line, or do you?
Because
Or have you used your budget up already?
Back. Ethan's back.
Yeah.
I don't know about Tomiyasu. That guy is just like, I mean, I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, so I think we'll be fine in the defensive places. Ben White should be back soon, hopefully. We missed him a lot. We need to sign someone, man.
Or do you believe you've used the budget already for the January in the summer?
Because the Rice deal, we wrapped up in thingy as well, around winter time, December time, before the summer got him. And remember, he's not coming in now, so we're not paying the money now. We're paying in the summer.
But I'm saying, have you used... Because the money's going to have to come out of somewhere.
No, because we are very healthy in terms of financial fair play and stuff like that. Last time I was really good in terms of outgoings. We made pure profit on Smith Rowe.
Eddie Nketiah.
Nketiah. We've always been good financially. That's why we can snap 100 million on Rice. The fact that we are spending 60 million or 50 whatever on Zubimendi, that shows that we do have money. Because we're planning in the summer now.
Yeah.
But it's the 22nd of January, as someone pointed out.
Yeah, where's the strong links?
And we need an attacker.
But who? Do you want a left-hand side player or do you want a forward player?
I think either at this point.
Either.
Yeah.
And I told you guys, if we're 9 points behind, I still believe we're going to win the league.
How many points are they behind now?
6.
With a game in hand.
Yeah. I still think we can do it.
Right.
I really do.
But you said if you don't get a striker, then you're not going to win.
Yeah.
So you got what? Was it like 9 days left of the window? You're 9 days.
If we don't sign an attacker that will raise our level, it's done.
So essentially, on episode 10, if you don't get it, you're going to admit live on camera here that you are out. It's finished. And you're no longer the best team in the league.
Depending on the results as well.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but no, listen.
It does.
Listen. But I said it then when Liverpool were in front of us.
But you still have to play Liverpool at Anfield, though. That's the thing.
I know, and I'm not scared of that.
All right. But you haven't won there in like...
Yeah, but we haven't lost as well. And the last 2 games that we played there...
You drew.
We drew. We should have won those games.
They should have had a penalty for that.
They should have had the penalty, yeah, sure. But we should have won that game. The Emirates this season, we should have won that game. Last season, FA Cup, when they beat us, we should have won that game. I know it's not Anfield, but every time we play Liverpool, we are comfortably the better side.
Well, we've talked about Arsenal. Let's go to the other side of London.
Do you want to talk about Villa a little bit? You know, do you have any words on Villa? I mean, I feel like Digne came on and...
I don't think Villa did.
I mean, Digne came on and I feel like had a alright game and he got the assist.
I mean, I guess so.
I mean, it's more of...
I can't...
We blew it again.
It's more of them doing that again.
I can't give credit to a team where we've had most of the ball and they didn't have shot. I can't.
But do you not give credit for them to be
doing because Yusuf...
Smash and grab them.
We blew it again.
That's what they did.
It is. When you have Thomas Partey, whose man is Ollie Watkins, and he leads him. I'm sorry, I expect you to score that goal.
The thing is, Partey's marked him. He's gone forward, isn't it? And he just let go. I don't know why. But
fine.
Listen, anyway, we've talked a lot about
Fine.
Arsenal. Let's go over to West London. You know, Chelsea 3-1 win against Wolves. Talk to us. You know, after a barren run of form, excluding the FA Cup, you finally won again. Is the tie race back on for you?
It was never on, as I kept
Oh,
saying.
so he's gonna say it's never off.
Just said that, then they started to lose.
Oh yeah, that is true. To
Quite
be fair.
interesting.
Yeah, no, I mean, Maresca's had a lot of complaints his way, but I'll stick with the positives at first. I think Chalobah recalled back from...
That's a disgusting.
That's disgraceful. That's so disgusting.
What are your thoughts as a Chelsea fan on that?
Yeah, I hated it. When he was sent on loan, I didn't like it. And
It's such a Chelsea thing to do, though.
It is.
It's such a Chelsea thing to
To
do.
be exiled from the first team and then get recalled at like when you needed.
His number was taken away from him.
Yeah.
And I read somewhere that apparently that was tribute to his mother who passed away or something. Disgraceful.
Wait, what? That's a goal celebration he had.
No, his number as well. His number
Maybe.
was
I'm not sure.
disgraceful.
I always felt even
And
last year...
and his goal got robbed.
Even more.
Wow, you lost
Nah,
something
the
else.
thing as well.
Exactly.
No, even last year, with the Poch season, I still think he was like one of our better centre backs. And for somehow, there's such a strong belief in both of them two, Badiashile and Disasi, and I don't understand why they rate him more
some sort of like
than a guy.
politics.
Did they play for the same club?
In Monaco, yeah, they both play for Monaco.
Maybe that's why, isn't it? They got a partnership in it. They know each other.
But yeah, Chalobah's homegrown. He was there with Tuchel, so he's got Premier League experience, and the board decided to back the other two. I understand why, because that's their signings maybe, but it's clearly not worked. So this recalling of Chalobah shows that they've admitted they're wrong.
Isn't Disasi on his way to Juventus?
There's been strong links. Hopefully it gets done.
Did they admit they're wrong? Or
no, they didn't admit they're wrong. That was a panic.
They haven't actually admitted it, but they've...
It's because of injuries.
Bringing him back...
It's injuries. There's panic because of injuries. They're calling back.
I'm saying by bringing him back and like he's immediately playing, that's them
But
admitting.
the thing is...
The thing is... and stuff, he would have been brought back.
No, the thing is though... No, the thing is though, Chalobah's going to get sold again. Like, he's going to get sold in the summer. He's going to get sold.
If he has a strong...
No, you will sell him.
No, because your player perception's a big thing. If people see that he's had really good games, then suddenly his value goes up.
But you just said he was your best defender last year.
I didn't say that. I said he was among the ones that we had. I rated him more than the likes of Disasi and Badiashile.
But would you not say he was better than them two?
Yeah, no, I'm saying that.
But your board still got rid of him.
They sent him on loan. Yeah, no.
Who said they can't do it again?
What's going to happen? You probably sign a centre back.
Exactly, and he'll go. Yeah,
I know, but I feel like if he has a good run of games, like the game against Palace,
his price tag goes up.
Sorry, Wolves standout performance. Then why can't he stay? Player perception changes everything.
Because someone else is going to come and take his other number. The new centre back will come and take his other new number.
But no, he came into that game and straight away, despite it being a different system at Palace, he instantly comes in and just like the passes he was playing in between, along with Reece James. He shows he's way more comfortable in those widest areas that we need, in that like basic free back we have. He's shown that he's far more press resistant. He doesn't make as many like bad passes, or his idea for a pass is way better than the likes of Disasi and Badiashile. And I'm glad he's back. I hope he stays and he starts, because
it's a bit harsh on Palace.
Very harsh.
It's very harsh, but I mean it's our player, right? So
yeah, true.
We can do what we want with him, right?
Oh
so,
yeah, of course you can. Yeah, we know what you're gonna do.
If you guys send a player on loan, you bring him back, no?
Nope.
No, you can't.
I don't think Man United ever done that.
You're well within your rights to. I'm just saying this whole situation I think it's very nasty.
No, I agree.
It's a Chelsea thing.
I can't imagine how he feels about it, but you know, if we get a good results with him and he plays well, I think all can be forgiven, hopefully, with him.
Yeah, I mean, anything specific on the game, on any other stand-up performance, of course, Chalobah's the big talking point to be honest of the game.
Cucurella again. I think Cucurella, good game, bad game, whether it's Chelsea, he can always hold his head up. Like he's one of my favourite players of the club.
Did you see him with Central C?
Yeah.
Oh my
goodness. I mean, one person I want to mention, I mean, Kieran Drewsy-Hall, I mean, he doesn't really get too many starts.
Yeah, he had an injury, so he's not been playing, and he's come in to replace Enzo because they're preparing him for the City game, I think, and he actually did very well. When I first saw he was on the lineup, I was like, well, you know, it could go either way here, but he actually played very well. He did what he had to do, played it safe. He in attacking areas, which remember he's an attacking player, he was playing in a position that is a bit more defensive, but he used his attacking abilities to further progress the ball up the field. So Caicedo could do defensive work. He took the ball up, and you know he did what he was expected to do at Leicester here at Chelsea. So yeah, if he can, again, he's like one of those squad players. If he can keep those performances up, then why not? 30 mil.
I thought it was 40.
I think it was 30 mil, 35 mil. Okay. I can't remember. It's a bad signing. I don't understand it at times.
With Drewsbury Hall, you'd expect him to be able to be a starter, considering the fact that his manager was Enzo Maresca. Like, he would know him the best.
He's not a starter because Enzo and Caicedo are like 100 mil. Lavia.
No, but forget a price tag. Like, playing ability.
You expect he's played a lot in the Conference League.
Yeah, but
everyone plays in the
Conference League. Actually, no, Gold Palmer can't. But
not everyone plays.
But do we need to talk about Wolves and how change of manager? Is it really a change of form?
No,
they could be relegated this year.
They played actually quite well against us, though. I think the 2 goals came very quickly, which is what just kind of killed their game. They weren't that bad, and near the end as well, they were creating chances.
Well, where are Wolves currently in the league table?
17th, they're joint with Ipswich Town in 18th, so 60 and each. So,
but I think they'll survive.
Well,
I think they'll survive.
If
they keep Cunha as well.
Cunha's not signed his new contract yet.
Is it the team that you're going to pick out to stay up out of those 2?
It will be them.
It will be them, of course.
Who
as in Wolves and Ipswich.
Yeah.
Wait,
definitely.
Between Wolves and Ipswich,
I back Ipswich.
Really? I think the Premier League experience. Because they've been in the
I think if they keep Cunha, because I mean Cunha's been linked with a move away in the January transfer window.
He will stay for the season. Guaranteed.
I back Ipswich.
I don't think he'll sign a new contract.
What, at the end?
Yeah, I don't think he'll sign it.
Probably not. He's banned.
Will, but they'll probably put relegation clause, so we need them to lose. We need to back.
Well, we.
Anyone who wants it.
We want him. But Anything else to say on Chelsea?
Reece James is
back.
Yes.
is a bit nice.
Yeah, again,
Is it nice to see him?
it's nice to see him. I mean, it is actually nice because he's always injured. But
Imagine he's injured right now.
that's what I'm scared about.
Into the
like,
training.
You're so scared.
Report sign.
Yeah, just walking in.
Do you think he'll start against Man City?
That's a good question.
He has to.
I think he does start, but they'll
This
be
is a
very
big game for
precautious. Yeah, it is. It's massive.
You can knock him out completely, to be honest, at the title race. This could be game over for him.
Are we now already? So we're in stuff.
You keep telling us we're back in it,
You
but it's
seem to
fine.
say that we're in.
Yeah, I mean,
Always we're back against Ipswich Town,
It's more of an indictment to us because
We're back after Ipswich Town, but we'll get onto that.
Top 4, we need to win this kind of game.
Top 5, I think.
and the
I
first
think
game
you
of the
finished fifth.
season, right? You had the chances to.
Yeah, it wasn't like
win that game.
Yeah,
But you're playing away now, that's the thing.
Yeah.
but we've
And
done
after C, put
decent.
6 past Ipswich.
I mean, the last few years at Etihad, excluding cup games, we've not done bad.
Yeah, you haven't. Everyone always thought you would get smashed, but you haven't
we
really
don't
been
get
I mean,
smashed.
how do you feel yourself? What do you think will be like? Do you think it's Enzo was on the bench that game? No.
No, he wasn't on the bench.
Lavia still injured? Or?
Yeah, he got injured again, I think.
That's the problem with Lavia. He's a good player, but
Incredible player.
injuries are gonna.
Made a glass, unfortunately.
Exactly, yeah.
I mean, do you think what do you predict for that City game? Of course, we'll preview it later. But I'm saying, how do you think Chelsea specifically will set up? How do you think you'll threat us?
I mean, I think we'll do similar to what we did against you last year with Poch. We want to try hit you on the transitions. That's what Jackson's best at. Whenever he plays against City and he has a good game.
He's not scored.
I know the FA Cup game. Obviously, everyone remembers the chances he missed.
Yeah.
But he was a threat. The fact that he was getting behind that many times,
That's true.
getting in the box, and of course he hasn't scored, but being that threat at least is better than just disappearing.
Yeah.
So I think if we can play a sort of game where we rely on Jackson in transitions,
I remember
should go
after
on.
we came at Wembley on that day. I swear you were blaming Nicholas Jackson.
I was annoyed at the chances missed.
No, man, this is too casual.
He's actually making that up. 'cause that
Is it a colour thing?
No, you reckon?
He's just making that up.
Is it a colour
No,
thing?
you didn't get the tone right.
Is it a colour thing?
Okay.
Is it a colour thing?
I just credited Chalobah and Rishi.
I'm just saying, is it a colour thing? And he gets you thinking. Yeah.
No.
I mean, outside of look, what is your aims for the rest of the season? I mean, if you guys believe you're out of the title race, and of course,
we're not out of it. We never was in it.
you guys believe you're out of the title race.
Okay, you can run that. You can
And
run that, you
Man
can
City are, 2 points behind you in top 4. The top 4 race is getting tight. I mean, quite a few
Top
losses
5
out
race.
there.
I think Nottingham
it's the top 5.
Nottingham will drop out probably. Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
No, when I say drop out, like they're not gonna
you
crash
just
down the table.
title race into top 4 race.
Yeah, or like they'll like go be 5th or 6th. They'll be in that kind of area.
I don't think so. I think no.
Yeah, no. Look at Villa
We've got
last year.
what? How many
started
games
to
do we
win.
have left? 18?
No.
But they finished top
16.
4. I think Nottingham were going to finish top 4.
I think
they could.
Their performance against
will
Liverpool kind
make
of proved to me
things-
what I need to see.
That'll make things
They're
very,
very
complicated.
resilient.
It will make things complicated.
Defensively-
Good players, great keeper.
Yeah, Matt Sells was insane in that Liverpool performance.
He was.
And I mean, even players like Ola Aina, talked a lot about right now, and he made a great goal line clearance at the towards
Alanga's
the
been
end.
He's
good.
only 2 games in a row.
Yeah, look, their team is good. Espirito Santos has coached a very good team. That draw was a very well-worked draw. They could have even won if they didn't concede that goal. But, yeah, what do you think? Do you think you guys can get top 4? Your next games are, of course, you got City, and then you got Brighton. No, you got West Ham, then Brighton, and then you got Villa in the league. Of course, West Ham might be a gimme right now.
I think they're all winnable games. I'm not saying we will go and win all of them, but start with one again. If we can go on that kind of run, then it shouldn't be a problem. One thing I really liked about the performance was that it wasn't an attacking kind of game where we won because of beautiful goals scored. It was a defensive, performance in terms of we were way more solid defensively. At games like Ipswich, we lost because we couldn't keep ourselves safe at the back. But we didn't allow anything. Sanchez makes a mistake, but we showed defensively we were much more solid with the likes of Chalobah and Reece James back. So a game like City, we could probably keep out more chances. Games like Aston Villa, hopefully we can not concede as many, and then use our attack to propel us. Hopefully, I don't know.
Do you guys have any thoughts on Chelsea? You haven't spoke too much, have it, on the Chelsea segment. What do you think? What do you think about Chelsea in this state right now?
I believe they'll beat Man City.
I feel.
Is that more of hope
confident as
or is that what you want? Because you wanted Nottingham to draw with Liverpool and you got that.
Yeah, too fair.
So
No, I think Chelsea will beat Man City.
Well,
I think
alright.
Chelsea will finish top 4.
okay.
I think this is a very brilliant season from Chelsea. I think
Or even with the draws and the losses recently.
Yeah, but the thing is though, teams around you have also been dropping points. So
I
like,
genuinely think that's because of your player mentality and the
yeah.
fact that your players are coming out and saying you're not in a title race. I don't know why you'd say that.
It's more Maresca, honestly.
Yeah, but then you had Noni Madueke coming out and saying the same thing.
Yeah,
So
but
I
it's
get paid
about
for.
being realistic.
No, but I think that you can clearly see that since then it's gone down. I think it's a mentality issue.
Yeah,
I think when your team weren't thinking about that, you were flying.
True, but I think that's a results thing as well.
I mean, the way I think of it is like, of course, you don't have to mention publicly saying that you are not in a title race. I'd say that if you have the belief that you're in a title race and you guys are pushing that extra bit just to pretend that you're competing for the title race or attempt to compete for the title race.
Like, but it puts more pressure out. If I'm seeing a team say that, opposition team, I'm not worried. Because it shows that you guys know you're but titles aren't won by the best team on paper. Or that you need luck, you need results, you need grinding out, and that's what you guys are doing.
Yeah, but that's what we've not been able to do recently. That's my point.
I think it's a mentality issue. I think you guys are flying.
Maresca, the people at Leicester have been said about how Maresca just second half of the season he drops off, or his inability to adapt.
20-point gap again.
Exactly, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
so
100%.
that kind of pattern can follow here because he's still making, not as bad in the Wolves game, but other games, refusing to take players off or not tweaking anything. Like these are still problems that haven't disappeared. So you can say that.
I agree, but taking off players like who? I agree.
So
with what you're saying.
Palmer's one of them where it's been a trend recently. Incredible first half, but second half he starts to drop off. And like, as great as he is and he's like a star at the club right now, you should be able to take him off when he's injured. Felix is just never playing, and I don't understand why. Because he's another player that can in the Ipswich game. The one to unlock Palmer was Felix, because in the first half when Felix was on, they were both creating chances. Felix scored the offside goal. There was actual chance. We had hope that we could win. He takes Felix off after we went 2-0 down. We didn't create a chance after that.
Okay, so other than Palmer, who do you think should have been taken off the past few games?
In the Wolves game, it was fine. He took off Reece James when he had to. That's fine. Still taking too long with the Palmer substitution, which, there was talks about he might miss the game because of injury. So because then he's playing at 80 minutes, like it's very confusing. Like we're already 3-1 up. What was the point? So please be careful with players like Palmer. Obviously, you don't want them gone because then look what happened with Saka. If you overplay him, they're gonna eventually fall. So I don't want that even. I don't want to consider that with Palmer. So I don't want him to suffer like that. Who else could have came off in the Palace game? Who was it?
Like I understand the point, right? I didn't watch the Wolves game, but I've been watching Chelsea consistently. I can understand, right? When it's not going well or when it's stale, what's the best option? It's always on the bench, right? When it's not going well, but I'm thinking, who are you going to bring on?
Yeah, our squad
Your
depth.
wingers aren't great. I'm a big fan of Neto, but can we talk about him?
Because of his best attribute is, one of his best attributes, crossing, getting the ball into the box. As great as the abilities that Jackson has, he is not a box threat. He isn't.
Right, no, I agree, but his performances in general haven't been great.
Yeah, I know. I think he's definitely can always do better, but when you sign a player, you want to sign them to make sure that they fit the system, that their best attributes can shine. If you don't have the box threat, then you can't. But if we don't have the box threat, one thing we did do in the Wolves game was we've got numbers in the box. The goal where Dewsbury heads it on to Kukureya's all the way in the box for a reason, because we're adding those numbers in. So hopefully, if we are to do that more, bring more players into the box, and maybe Neto could actually get a few more assists, a few more goals, hopefully.
Well, do you think Chelsea will dive into the transfer window?
I want a recall, first of all. I want to
recall for another recall. Who do you want to recall this time?
It has to be either Ugochukwu or Andre Santos. One of the two have to come back.
So centre mid and
have to come back.
Centre mid and a striker?
No, Andre Santos is more of an AM.
No, he's like a 6.
Oh, is it 6?
Andre Santos.
Yeah. He's not an 8.
So who am I thinking about? That's an AM.
I don't know.
Yeah, wait, so you want another midfield option?
Yeah, someone that can play in where Caicedo's playing.
Isn't Kendrick Pius supposed to come in this January or this summer?
No, that's summer.
Who?
I mean, he's an attacking player anyways.
Who the hell are you lot are signing some FM Wonder Kids, fam? What's going on here?
That's a right-wing attacking player.
Huh? Kendrick Pius is like...
They signing FM Wonder Kids.
Yeah,
that's literally what it is.
Oh, you're literally signing players of FM. What's going on here?
It's literally FM Wonder Kids.
Pius was signed like a year. He was hyped in the
exactly, FM Wonder Kids.
Yes, Pius and Esteban.
What are you doing?
They're both coming in the summer, right?
Your board is playing FM.
No, listen.
There's no way.
Saw the World Cup with Enzo. Bonnie saw what Liverpool did. You got Caicedo.
No, we want to Caicedo.
I saw Mudryk. You're gonna get him.
Now he's like, oh wait.
FM is was that £30 to get the game? Let me
We've been looking
Who
at
did
these
Liverpool
guys.
have in FM in 2031? Oh, Payet.
let me just check in any elite talents.
Yeah.
All right.
No, we've been after those guys for ages. They were signed a while ago before the.
Well.
Anyway.
Mudryk wasn't.
No, I'm not talking about Modric. I'm talking about Pires and Esteban.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, we've talked on Chelsea's win, very impressive win. Let's move over to the other half of Manchester. Manchester City 6, or Ipswich 0, Manchester City 6. Talk to us about the game.
I mean, it's pretty much on the score. I mean, we put down a good performance for once against. I mean, expected performance to be fair against Ipswich, but
They didn't do it.
yeah, that's
Neither
true.
did we.
Not that
That's
easy.
true.
It's not
Neither
that
did we.
easy.
But-
Ipswich are a very good team,
I
especially at
think-
home.
No, but they didn't park the bus or play a low block that we thought they were gonna play.
That is Man City, come on. Don't talk about United and Chelsea, come on.
What?
You're saying we couldn't do it. They're Man City, come on.
Yeah, but that's
not
true.
Put them there.
Yeah, but it's a show. Ipswich.
It's still-
City
No,
is
but
not
it's sure
that easy.
Ipswich are, fighting against the heavyweights.
Where are they?
They like hype as well.
Uh,
Where are they?
18th.
Okay.
Yeah,
but
but
I'm
they're
saying
taking
that-
big point. They're taking
No,
points
what
from the
I'm
big
saying-
boys.
no, what I'm
Listen, if you
saying-
lose against Ipswich, we're gonna clip this in and we're gonna
What
get
I'm
you.
saying, like how Brentford in the midweek, of course, got the 2-2 draw.
Exactly.
They defended very well. And they know for that. They absorb pressure and then play. Ipswich didn't seem to want to absorb pressure.
It's the McKenna way.
Especially at the start, the first 20 minutes, they had the best 3 chances of that part of the game. They had 2 tap-ins they missed or something, and 3 headers of one of the players missed as well. Now, Delap had a good game as well in that game. But what I'm saying is that they didn't play how Brentford. They didn't absorb pressure. They just let us kind of play our game. And I think that, of course, play into our hand. We had the ball, and they just we played the same passes in between the centre backs and wherever, and in between the fullback and centre back. Just kept going in behind. De Bruyne across the ball, and we get goals galore basically. And Foden, it's nice to see him on the sheet for once as well.
It's nice
Got
to see him in general.
Okay, this guy.
It's nice to see him in general.
He's been back for a couple games now, no?
Nice
Played
to see
well.
I mean, the Brentford got 2 today, got 2 as well. Ipswich got 2 as well. And I mean, look, for me, this game, I said before in previous episodes that this run is not what's important for me. It's the next games. Our next games are probably the hardest that you will see. We have PSG tomorrow. Well, today now.
PSG are
Wednesday.
terrible, man.
They unbeaten in the league, so
Terrible.
we don't know. Now, we have PSG at the Parc de France. We have Chelsea on the weekend. Then we have Newcastle, Arsenal, Liverpool. That's 4 of top 5 teams.
Yeah,
Teams
that's-
are
very difficult games.
good,
Yeah.
very difficult games. And in our stretch, I mean, look, how many points are we going to get? That's 4 games in the league. How many games we can expect? Maybe, I mean, I'd be happy with even 9.
6.
I mean,
Six
Nine
is
out
more-
of them 4.
That's quite.
that's
six
that's
is
a
more
high, but
realistic.
I'm saying no. But that's what we need. If we're
I
Nine
like
out of
it.
4, that means you win 3.
yeah, I could see us. No, I can't see us I want that 9 points. If I would get 9 points, I'd be very happy.
Oh yeah, true.
6, but
Yeah.
look, we're trying to improve. We're trying to build a point. There's no point winning against these games against Ipswich and other teams and slapping them and saying that we're looking like we're on form. Our players are playing well. Then we turn up to the big games and we just get thumped, basically. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's what I really want to say. I mean, what are your thoughts? I mean, the games are kind of, what are your thoughts on City's performance in general?
It's good. You're back basically, I'd say.
Oh, okay, calm down.
Now you're back.
We're back because
That's the kind of result you expect normally, and they've done it.
of course, but we've done that this season a few times already. But I'm saying we need the big games. We need to put something out there that we can play in these big games. The PSG game, the fact that we have to win the PSG game or the Club Brugge game to get to the next stage of the Champions League is embarrassing for us right now. Understand? We need to beat PSG. Or if we don't beat any of them, we're not gonna go through.
Yeah, but let's say you didn't win against Ipswich, get
You're
results.
Of
gonna
course.
beat Club
games.
Brugge, man. Come on. You should beat PSG.
I won't look. I haven't watched PSG enough to know how good they are.
There's a reason they're what 2020.
Yeah, they're they're
Who?
very.
Yeah,
Oh,
PSG
yeah,
are very
low.
poor.
They're
They're
low.
very,
That's
very
true.
poor.
I know they've lost, guaranteed. But I'm saying, in our form, I mean, look, we're so wishy-washy this year that
Yeah, that's true.
we don't know if we can or can't. I haven't watched PSG enough to know. I mean, all I know that I'm being in the league. I don't know how good they're playing in the league. These one-off games, they need to win. We both need to win. It's a big game. This game, on paper, might not be as big as other games. For us, and PSG,
Milan
it's a very,
Skriniar
very
could
big
be on
game.
his way
This
to
is the
Fenerbahce.
2 rich kids, bruv. The 2 rich kids. This is like
The
what,
battle of the
parent
oil,
swap?
yeah.
House swap. My
Listen, if
God.
you find that PSG game difficult, then
Is there any players that stood out? What's led to the change of results? You're not losing now.
I don't think so. I mean, this game he tried the Kovacic and Gundo double in the midfield to replace the Rodri effect, really. And I think we had a bit more control. I think Gundo had a good game today, but again, it's Ipswich Town. And again, I think that's again due to how open they were. They were not the low block that we expected to play. They were very open. I think and Kevin De Bruyne, I mean, been our best player for the last few games and still performed today. Good against Brentford. Good against today. I mean, look. I mean, yes, Ipswich. I mean, there's not much else really to say. I mean,
no, but you need
honestly,
to win these games.
Well,
of course you have to win the games. But I'm saying we've had these performances before. I was more upset of the Brentford performance or the Brentford throwaway dropping the points.
Well, we talk about good performance from City and whether they could continue this form into further games. You have made a couple of new additions in this January transfer window.
Everyone, man.
Do you want to talk about how they might improve your team?
I mean, the defensive, of course, upgrades. Well, not upgrades, it's defensive reinforcements at this point. I mean, of course, they're young players, both of them under 20. They're under 20 international, players for their countries.
Yep.
And I mean, they're shining talents. Of course, Hosanov, we already know that is one of the best League One centre backs right now. Of course, Evans mentions how League One's one of the best for talent as well. And Victor Reis was linked to Real Madrid as well.
I think to us as well.
Exactly.
We did a lot of groundwork for him.
Yeah, so
a lot of groundwork.
Exactly. And I mean, what I've heard is that he's a very he's a raw centre back, but he's very, very good at what people always in Brazil they talk about his ball playing ability is very, very good, and of course that fits us. And of course, Sana's much more of a raw centre back. That's what I'd say. For what I've seen, he's very, very raw. Like, what I mean is that like he seems very rash.
I remember he played against us.
Yeah, he played against you guys, and he's very rash. He dives with tackles a lot. He's very physical. People always talk about his physicality, but I feel like in the Premier League, it's that
will get exploited.
Exactly, that type of rashness and raw centre back ability is not what works in the Premier League. I mean, we've seen the Premier League that the players that do the best, like the Thiago Silva when he came in for Chelsea, the Van Dijk, they're much more like patient. Saliba as well. They're not rash. They're more patient.
True.
They're more. What's the word? I don't know what the word is. Not mature. Mature. Yeah, mature.
Composed.
Composed. That's the word. Composed. They're more tamed with their defensive work. They don't go in too heavy.
That'll come with development, though.
Yeah, of course, but
it's a signing for the future.
Yeah, that's true. And I mean, I think he is a type of player that I think he's more likely to get more starts now than Reece right now. I think Pep is looking at him to. I mean, of course, Kyle Walker's already said that he's leaving or wants to leave. And
to AC Milan.
The squads. So I mean, if AC Milan again, then the game whatever, right?
It's a loan.
But for us, right now, I think Pep is looking at him to play right back for us right now. And I mean, maybe comes straight away. And he can't play any of the Champions League games until the knockout phase, if we make it there. And of course, he can come back and he can play the league. So you will see how that works. But again, I mean, we're waiting for the Marmouche deal to be fully confirmed. Of course, it's heavy gold, but he done his medical yesterday.
How big do you think that's going to be?
Marmouche?
Yeah.
Of course, he will start. I think he'll start, but it depends on where he's going to play. I don't know what the play is with him.
Why not the Alvarez or?
That's what I said. I said that last season when we played the 3-2-4-1 formation where we had De Bruyne and Alvarez in the two cans basically behind the striker. Marmouche can play there, and I think that's maybe where we look at. But again, that's based on Rodri and a much more stable midfield. That's what my concern is that these signings are not going to save our midfield frailties. Understand?
That's true.
The chance, even against Ipswich, the chance we conceded or we gave up that they could have scored from, we could easily have conceded 2-3 goals this game, is from our lack of like legs in midfield. We talk about teams like Newcastle. They got Tonali, Guimaraes, and Joel Linton, right? A very heavy workhorse midfield. Even
Thugs.
Exactly.
That's what they are.
They are.
Thugs.
But that's how physicality you need in the Prem, 100%. And with Bernardo Silva and Gundo, Coventry and Gundo, you don't get that. And that's the same with Arsenal. They got Rice and Mika Marino as well, and Partey when he plays. It brings that physicality. Caicedo, Enzo, they bring that sort of physicality as well. You need that physicality. And I think that's a little bit what they like, because they got Ugarte as that physicality. I think Kobe Mainoo has done not that. He's not got that presence as well. But we need that type of presence. And I feel like, I mean, Zubimendi, of course, might have been the optimum player to sign. But of course,
can I just say something, right?
What?
So if Rodri's missing is the biggest issue, why have you not signed a midfielder?
That's what
I think they're writing off this season, preparing for next season.
I don't like that. I really dislike when teams write off seasons completely.
But what is left for you in the league? You're not winning the Champions League.
I think Pep believes that with these signings that you're signing, we'll get you top 4 and then you'll be fine going into next season with Rodri back.
I think there's
apparently Rodri's almost back though. I swear he's training or something. He's walking on grass.
Hell no.
Huh?
I said Rodri's almost back.
No.
He said that himself.
He said he wants to be back.
No, he said he's gonna be in the game.
Oh, okay.
There's no way he's gonna be back. Come on.
No, they're not gonna play the game. But
he's only watching. Yeah, but he's watched the last few Premier League games as well. Anyway, he's been in the stadiums, whatever. But that's my concern. My concern is that
I just find that very interesting.
What? That we haven't signed a midfielder.
That Rodri is your main player.
That's what I thought.
He's the main reason why you're falling off. Yet your priority wasn't to sign a midfielder.
That's my thought as well.
Maybe he's not the main issue then. Maybe he's not.
No, I think he is.
No, but that's like Arsenal not signing anyone. Like you'd question that, no? like the striker problem.
But we're looking at strikers. Who are they looking at in midfield?
That's true. Is there no links at all?
Is that not interesting?
No, I mean we
Yeah,
are.
it's weird.
Is that not interesting?
linked to
No, we're linked to.
Christian Eriksen.
No, we're linked to a midfielder.
So-
I forgot who it was now. It's a young midfielder as well, and he's linked to. And
All young, a lot of young players. Which means he's preparing for the future. No. Again, preparing for the future, not this season.
Yeah, again, but
That's what I mean.
I mean, look, there's not strong links.
I just
You're
find
right.
it interesting.
No, I do as
Very
well.
interesting.
I do as well. But I think we should have signed a midfielder.
If Cole Palmer's that, wouldn't Chelsea look at an AM?
Felix and Kunku.
No, but I'm saying, wouldn't you sign? Because Felix has not been good enough. If
No, I don't
I
think
can't
they
really
would.
say about Man United.
No,
Slotty
and
and
I think we
Reds.
should be looking at midfielder for the future as well. Gundo's not going to last forever.
I'm talking about now.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's written off the season. That like there's
Do you
no
really
way.
think he has?
Yeah, he has. Because
I don't
you
know.
like Omar Mushi, okay, that helps your front
I
line.
agree
But
with that.
again,
He's just going for top 4.
he's going for top 4. You like you're complaining about your midfield, but he's not really signing one for the midfield.
Maybe there's a transfer ban coming. Maybe that's why they're signing these young players
You think?
in position. I think that.
Really?
I think that.
I don't know anything on that.
I think
so
the
don't
fact that you're signing young players like
Omar Mushi is not.
not Marmoush, but Marmoush is someone for now.
Yeah.
Oh
The
yeah. Okay.
Reeses, the Husanovs, the whoever Cambiasso. I mean, he's around 25, 26, but still, I think you're signing young players for a reason.
Maybe.
If this was Pep 2-3 years ago, he's not signing Husanov.
Maybe. I don't
He's
know.
not signing Husanov.
Oh yeah, he's never going to. Yeah.
But I mean, look, I'm concerned as well. That's what I said as well. That's my main concern with this window is that we haven't been linked to a midfielder that's like gonna be able to change something for us.
Maybe
right
that's
now.
why
That's
Zubimendi
what
chose you. Maybe that's why Zubimendi choosing
I-
you.
Maybe that's why I think that.
He said
I think
Arteta convinced him.
No, I think Arteta convinced him and he wouldn't want to play second fiddle to Rodri.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say as well.
But you just said you need more legs in the
good on
midfield.
him.
No, but you said you need to replace players like Gundogan and
He wouldn't.
Bernardo
want to.
Silva. But surely you can play Rodri and Zubimendi in the same midfield too.
It's not. Those two. That position, you don't need to play two of them.
Yeah, you don't.
You
But
only
what if
need
Rodri
one.
breaks again? What if breaks down again?
And then we would have. I mean, we should
Hopefully
have got
not.
someone.
Oh, okay.
What? I said hopefully
Alright,
not.
fine.
Wait,
Okay.
what? I said hopefully
Nah,
not.
We all know what that
okay,
means.
okay,
We all know
okay.
that means.
Oh, okay, cool. So, okay, I hope he gets injured. Are you happy now?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Get the
now-
truth out there.
But look, like I said, the next round of games are way more important for me. I think we need to. I just want to see what we do. What is our? Are we really actually? Are we pretenders? Or are we playing now? You know what I mean?
You're not playing.
But pretenders for what?
As in just pretenders in our performances. Are these performances just hiding away the real cracks? Are our teams gonna exploit us? Which they probably will. We don't know yet. I mean, look, the big
That
games.
Chelsea game's a big one then.
Bro,
Chelsea was big. Newcastle's big. Arsenal's big.
Liverpool's big as well. All the games are
Yeah,
big.
this run is going to tell
This
us.
game,
Wait,
this
you have Liverpool soon?
after Arsenal.
Oh wow.
Exactly, I told you. Chelsea,
this
Newcastle,
run will
Arsenal.
tell
Liverpool.
I think one
Yeah.
loss in and they're gone.
Or gone from where?
Tyrese.
Saliba's
Yeah.
injured, man. So
Your slim title hopes that you have.
Oh,
You know, the slim title hopes that you have. If you lose one
Thomas
more, you're
Partey
done.
right back against Savinho. Yeah, no way, man.
No. If it's against Doku, innit, you'll be fine because Doku can't dribble past. Was it?
No,
Oh no,
Partey is past it.
Oh no, Partey's no.
Physical
Don't do
criteria.
that.
Partey's peak. Man.
No.
But look, we have to see. Look, I have no clue. These games, they're so 50-50. Normally, they're like, you can tell more. I don't know what performance, what city will come out on those games, what line will pop out, and we'll just see how it goes. I mean,
Well, let's
Are we
move
talking about-
on
are we talking
to
about Tottenham?
let's move on to Tottenham versus Everton. You know, 3-2
I feel sorry
for.
for Ange, man.
Have you seen the videos of the way the Tottenham fans have been treating him?
It's a
And-
3-2
so
win
fine.
for Everton, but
Imposter Koglu, lost the Koglu, dropped the Koglu, cost us Koglu, fam.
well, that's what Tottenham fans feel about him.
I feel sorry for him, man. You give any manager in the world the injuries that he, if you have 3-4 injuries, yeah, the one place you don't need that is the defense. We're struggling in attack, but we can still score just about. Now, if we lose Saliba and Gabriel, I don't think we win our game.
I mean, should I tell you the injury list?
Tell us.
They got Brennan Johnson out.
Oh, who
Fraser
cares?
Forster out, but you know.
Oh, who cares?
Fraser's out. Basuma out.
Okay.
Vicario out.
Starting to heat up now.
Romero out.
Wow.
Edogi out.
Wow.
Van de Ven out.
Wow.
Bentancur out.
Okay.
Solanke out.
Wow.
Timon out.
Wow.
And then they got Alderweireld out. They got, that's one. That first
That's
team-
like
Hey, I didn't get this sympathy last
5,
year.
6, 7,
That's
8.
true.
Where was our
We didn't have the pod
Yeah.
last year.
They got like 8 potential starters out fully.
Yeah, but I'm gonna bring back the point from Abid about
Adapting.
adapting. Surely you just
Adapting.
defend deeper, innit? Yeah.
But the thing is, right?
But you can't do it.
But the thing, no, this is the difference, right? You don't have a left-footed left wing back. We all agree. Okay, fine, fair enough. Who are you? They're playing Archie Gray at centre back, man.
True.
How do you defend Depot with that? He's not.
They got Archie Gray as centre back. They got Dragisin as centre back. They got Davies as centre back.
I think Bayern Munich are laughing, to be honest.
That's like if we lost Gabriel Saliba, Saka.
We got Rob Holding back in.
All of these lot.
See, that's what I'm saying.
If you lot didn't have Enzo, Caicedo, Palmer, how do you expect a manager to get results with?
And he's playing Bergvall in midfield as well. Like, I mean, look, come on, like this is.
We could have signed Bergvall.
Jed Spencer left wing back, and
I feel very sorry for him, and I think he should not be sacked.
Jed Spencer has been one of their best players.
Yeah,
I mean, in that game it was okay. I mean, he's been okay. It's okay. I mean, he doesn't really get started, so we don't really see him too much most of the time. So.
And they nearly made the comeback. Let's not forget 3-2. They switched to that 4-2-4, and then they were starting to create chances. But if he switched earlier, they probably would have.
Maybe they should
well.
stick in the 4-4-2 then. Maybe
no, it was the 4-2-4, but that's such a risky formation to play with.
He plays risky football anyway. So.
Well, look, what are your thoughts on all the Tottenham fans turning on Ange right now? I mean,
fickle, incredible.
Really,
that shows what they are. Happy to lose against City last season, cheering on the team when they were losing, when in that game when Tottenham were doing really well. That just sums up who they are.
That was a very specific context, though.
That's enough for me.
But that's such a specific
scenario. From the City game, which game?
As in last year's one, when they're celebrating when we
to not let Arsenal
when Son missed.
When Son missed and they were cheering. That's enough for me.
Fucking days, bruv. You're fucking kidding me, man. Why are you doing this, man?
Who even is that?
Troops.
Oh, okay.
That's Listen, that's just reaction to Son missing.
If I saw a club like Chelsea, the history that they have in trophies, or Arsenal, or Man United, happy to lose to let their rivals win, I'm sorry, you've lost it as a football club. I would never cheer Arsenal to lose against City if you meant Tottenham won.
So wait, would you say Liverpool are a rival to you?
Yes, they have been in the past 2 years, yeah.
So were you cheering Liverpool when they won against Spurs in the Champions League final?
Yeah, guaranteed. Why would they not?
But that's a different context.
That's a crazy context.
That's them with a trophy. Tottenham, if they won, they were in the top 4.
And they weren't rivals then. 89 Liverpool and 89 Arsenal weren't.
But Tottenham would have won in the top 4. That does nothing for
Forget that. Let's not take the fits of the context. Tottenham win the Champions League on Arsenal's head top. Come on, man.
You guys would not see me here today.
Especially because you would have lost that final as well against Chelsea. But
it just shows who the fans are. I can understand you don't want to get beaten by every team, but come on, man.
I mean, they are low down. We think that Man United are bad. They're 15th place right now.
No, listen. If they had all the defenders and they played like this,
they'll be higher,
Sure. I'm sorry. Like, you have to, like, if Pep had all the players out, I can't.
I mean, we always say that you could go in the giant transfer them, buy centre back. Like, let's not forget, like,
we know Tottenham.
No, we true, but let's not forget that as if like Dragisin was his choice as centre back, and he's been a car crash. So
yeah, but then you're allowed to make a bad signing
until
there's no backup.
Yeah.
If Dragisin was a meaty defender, okay, cool.
But they never signed anyone in the summer either in the defence. So like
again, but look.
And you know Mickey Van der Ven's injuries, and like yeah, that's true. But you know that Mickey Van der Ven and Romero are injury prone. Like you've known this for a whole season. They basically missed the majority of last season.
Back against Chelsea.
Yeah,
they rushed
and like you signed Dragisin in last January transfer, fine, cool. But you didn't address like buying another centre back. That's your fault.
Yeah, you're right.
You should have bought someone.
You're right.
You neglected that position.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, also, but can you?
Who did they even buy? They bought Archie Gray. Who else did they buy? Dominic Solanke.
They brought Werner back from the year.
They brought Werner, but you didn't buy centre back.
No, you're right.
That's on you.
I mean, what I want to mention, I mean, from a Tottenham...
No, not you specifically, but...
Well, yeah, from a Tottenham's perspective, I mean, of course, they're annoyed, but I think they're annoyed mainly because they're not... They're annoyed mainly because of... What was I going to say? That Ange's not changing it. He's not trying to grind out those results.
Right. No, you're right. We can't say the same about Amber, not Ange. You're right.
Yeah, he's not grinding out the results. They need points. Of course, you know, it's a hypothetical that Tottenham are 15th place, so they could get relegated. But they're doing bad. It's not like they're not.
Who's the next game?
They need the points.
Who's the next game?
Their next fixture.
No, look, I'm not saying they're wrong to sack him. I just feel bad for him.
Yeah.
I feel bad for him.
Made his own bed.
But he didn't make
He didn't
make the other.
That Tottenham was the hardest manager job in the world. Mourinho failed. Okay, he's up there though. Mourinho failed. Conte failed.
Tottenham isn't hard. You just have to get top 4.
Yeah, because they're not a trophy-winning team. Look, Mourinho's going to win.
No, but
Mourinho had a chance to win a trophy. They got rid of him. There you go.
That's what I'm saying. It's such a hard job.
That's a hard job because you take him top 4. Mourinho got him top 4, didn't it?
Can't remember.
Conte got him top 4.
Mourinho.
No, but they have that desire to push and become better. The only guy that's done that is Poch. Other than that, they've not been able to. No one's able to
Did
replicate
Poch really?
that.
I mean, playing Son at left wing back against
They got second. They were one of the best teams in England. When
Champions League final started Harry Kane over Lucas Moura. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 15-16 to 16-17. They were one of the best teams in the league. Let's not even debate.
And they had a certain Harry Kane from their academy.
Exactly.
Harold Kane.
He developed Kyle Walker as well.
I mean, their next games.
Dele Alli.
He developed so many players.
Yeah, their next games are. Well, they got Leicester next.
Should be a win.
Don't say that.
Don't say that. Everton should be a win.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Now, Everton at Goodison's a bit different.
But Everton should be a win.
They got to go to the G-Tech against Brentford.
David Moyes bounced back though.
That's a tough one for them.
That's the funny thing.
They got Man United afterwards, and then their fourth game.
Everton's last win against Tottenham at Goodison, I'm pretty sure, was when David Moyes.
That's mad.
And he's come back and won again.
That's mad. That is mad.
Any words on Everton? I mean, do you think David Moyes can? It's interesting that he's come back.
I mean,
it is proper Barclays that he's back. It is. But
listen, all he has to do is keep him up in it, and then they'll move into the new stadium, and then we'll see.
Caretaker. He's just a caretaker. That's all he has to do.
No, he's an official manager.
No, I'm saying he's official manager, but his kind of role. It's not like they want to progress with David Moyes. They're gonna look for someone after that.
You never know.
He's got that caretaker role. He's a manager, but they want him to see out the season and not get relegated. But I can't imagine they'll progress any further with him.
We've talked about Tottenham. Let's talk about the front runners. The front runners right now scored twice in the 90th plus minute. Darwin Núñez. I play that's criticised a lot by Liverpool fans for his finishing and his
yeah.
But
doesn't change everything.
Scored twice in the 9th minute. Got them the win. Could he? Do you believe he could become? Okay, they have an issue with him. Is finishing right and being one of their main strikers, but could he turn into this Origi type role? Coming off the bench.
The difference is Origi wasn't brought in to ever be the guy. Núñez was bought for 80 million. Remember, we all remember the game against Benfica.
Yep.
Well, for Benfica, he was supposed to be that guy, and it's not. You can't become Origi.
I mean, them step overs. I don't know. Them step overs.
I mean, do you think that Darwin Núñez is in his plans though? Because the fact that he hasn't really given him consistent starts. Right now, he's starting Diaz and Gakpo in the number 9.
I think they might.
Him.
I think they're looking to get a striker.
They're looking to recoup that feed that they get from, which is greedy, man.
Really?
Come on, man.
Why is that greedy?
Because I don't think any other club will do that. I think they're going to pull it off. I think they will get the money they paid for Núñez.
Who's going to buy him for 8 mil?
No, but I think greedy in the sense of why aren't Man United asking for more than 50 for Garnacho?
No, we are. 55 million.
Okay, great.
That's quite.
No, but listen, if Chelsea had Garnacho, I'm sure you would have listed him for 80, 90. Is he a good player? No, but he's got Garnacho is
because to other rivals, but if they sell him across into other leagues in Europe, which probably will happen. It won't be as much.
No, but you know
they can't afford it.
Yeah.
They took Mount off you a year. With
I know.
Yeah,
but that's direct rival. That's the difference.
Get taxed as well. But
Darwin's not going to another bloody.
If you're going abroad, realistically, how many abroad clubs can afford it? Yeah, no, it's fine. But for instance, AC Milan, are they going to really pay? Was it 80 million for him?
They can't pay that.
Paris Saint-Germain could.
No, we're saying that Darwin Núñez, if they sell him, they're not going to be able to recoup that fee.
They won't. But who will buy?
Arabia.
Oh my, he's not going to Saudi Arabia.
Given a 70 million offer.
He's not going to Saudi Arabia.
It's only 15 million more.
He himself will not go Saudi Arabia.
Why the hell not? He probably thinks he's going to Spain.
He should go Atletico Madrid,
Misses his flight and goes to
he should go Atletico Madrid.
he probably reads that real wahda and says it's Madrid. Probably you know what I mean?
I think he should go Atletico Madrid. I think it'll suit him more.
Where is he
gritty, aggressive, shithouse behavior.
They have Soloff and Alvarez.
Yeah, but Soloff is rubbish.
Darwin Núñez not be much better.
Soloff is rubbish, man. No, if he's their top
watch Atletico.
He was bad at first, but after that, he's been alright.
Oh, purple patch, man. He's gonna dip off, man. We all know what's gonna happen with this guy.
Either way, we should focus on that.
Chelsea a big move. He always falls off.
Specifically in the game, Brentford. Again, they're holding up their defensive reputation. They've defended them very, very well.
Kept Salah quiet.
Exactly. Salah's been quiet.
Yeah. Salah's been is the Christmas curse? Is it happening, boys? Is it happening?
It's a bit
no, but we will take it. You know that night advert between I showed you where Ronaldo and that guy switching. You know the night advert switching.
Yeah.
It's Kevin De Bruyne and Salah. They're switching around.
Okay, but yeah, Darwin Núñez. He's got criticism, of course, his limbs when he scored for Liverpool fans.
But he's the one that gets to go. He's the one that gets to go.
I like the second goal. Very composed.
Yeah, I think it was a very nice finish, roof of the net. I mean, it was a great finish. I mean, look,
the first one was the more
of course,
important
came on and
made an impact.
Made a very, very good impact. I mean, I think that's the main strength of these teams is that they can bring on some players that can make an insane impact.
I mean, this is the thing, right? Liverpool have great attacking
threat
players. Substitutions?
What's the word, boss? What's he looking for?
What's the word, mate? Time's ticking, mate.
They have a lot of attacking options.
Yeah.
They don't have defensive options.
They don't.
True.
They don't.
Teams like us have a lot of defensive options. We don't have attacking options.
They got insane amount of attacking options.
But I mean, if you can outscore your opponent, does it really matter how you defending?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. So
yeah, I mean,
it made him because the team is built for Klopp, and that was the philosophy. So
yeah, I mean, Darwin Núñez comes on.
And let's not forget, he's not signed anyone either.
I mean, Harvey Elliott did change the game. So Bosley was having a slow game, I'd say, not that creative.
Had that shot off the crossbar.
Yeah, but I feel like Harvey Elliott brings that more directness.
Trying, though,
he was trying, 100% was trying. I'm saying they needed that extra directness, that extra, what's the word, like, between the lines, to get that pass in. Yeah. They needed that extra creativity. And Harvey Elliott, for a player from their camp to come off the bench. And
he's not an academy player.
No, he's not academy.
They're both from Fulham.
But whatever. But you know what I mean?
Liverpool fan.
Yeah, whatever. But you know what I mean? I'm
you
saying
hate him.
Never.
Yeah, exactly. I knew you were going to bring that up. I knew you were going to bring
that up. He's a great player.
But I'm saying that for him to come off the bench at the 80th minute, the last, 10 minutes plus stoppage time of the game to come and he makes an insane impact. I mean, gets the assist for the second goal. And
these are the games that win you titles.
Yeah, 100%.
And they kept that gap between you as well.
Yeah.
I didn't see Liverpool scoring a goal, I can't lie.
Yeah, and then it just comes. Yeah, so that's what you need.
They're taking a lot of long shots.
So disappointing, the first goal.
Yeah,
it's deflected.
Everyone behind the ball, and it's a ball crossed into your box. And come on,
Didn't it come just before like a loose ball?
Yeah, it came before a loose ball.
So they weren't expecting it.
It's
still poor.
You've been resolute for 90 minutes and you just let it slip.
Yeah, it's difficult though.
No, come on, man.
They were also chasing the win. I think they also wanted to go.
I don't know because I don't think they were because they had chances to run and they did nothing with it.
Yeah, they just.
And Mbeumo, who's a top player, he was terrible.
Listen, you're gonna have a bad game, you know.
Yeah, but it's just off-putting to me. It's a big ick in football when you're an incredible winger and when you have space you don't attack it properly. And Mbeumo wasted his chances to run forward. Whistle wasted his chances to run forward.
It's always against Liverpool. These teams always do against Liverpool. They get treated
against
differently.
Arsenal, he's hitting like a green time finisher. Man, credit to Liverpool. I mean, honest, incredible job. Won again yesterday. Top of the Champions League, top of the Premier League. Yep. That's incredibly difficult to do.
Could still win the Carabao Cup and still win the FA Cup.
Could still win the Carabao Cup. Could still win the FA Cup.
They're on for a crazy season, are they not? I mean,
they are on for crazy. They stopped the Klopp documentary because the Ahmad Dada.
Yes.
They need to work on the Arne Slot documentary.
Edit it out, innit? Edit just from that part. Edit them winning the league with Arne Slot.
Yeah. I mean, since he's coming, he's been the best manager in the world.
Yeah, yes. Been insane. I mean, look, to be top of the Champions League, top of the league at the same time, especially in this new format.
Such a likeable manager as well. Such an honest manager.
Yeah, analytical. You can tell he's an intelligent guy. Like from
he's a good speaker as well.
Very honest. Very honest.
100%.
Gives the opposition their praises.
You like that, huh?
Okay. I love him, man. I can't lie.
Eric Ten Hag, mate.
He's such a likeable manager.
He's a very, very good manager.
It's hard. Klopp, you can have your problems.
I hope he wins the Premier League in the Netherlands.
Okay.
He's never won it there. I don't think he has. I'm pretty sure he has it.
I don't think he did.
No, he didn't.
You know, I hope.
But I mean, this is my thing. Like Liverpool went out and did their research, did their paperwork, did their hard groundwork to find a manager that suits the system. Yeah. Now, before Klopp was, when they, of course, people panicking, of course, when Klopp made the announcement saying that he's gonna leave, right? And of course, at the time, Liverpool fans like, who are we gonna get? We're gonna look at Xabi Alonso, look at this guy, look at this guy.
They went for someone a bit different.
They found the people. Now, this is where I say when people say like people like Tottenham or people like United who say, oh yeah, when we sack this manager, who is there to replace him? I find that that's the club's job to find the manager. No, you're supposed to find the perfect fit.
Well, in Man United's perspective, you gotta find a very niche manager to fit the role of being a Man United manager. You can't Man United cannot, as in in Man United, innit, sack Ten Hag, innit, and say Ange Postecoglou was available, innit, and that's their choice. That doesn't suit Man United. He's not like a Man United type manager. He doesn't have the charisma, you know.
He has a lot of charisma.
He has a lot.
This guy, oh no, you can't talk to me great way to start the interview.
He's been asked the Same question over and over.
And
So is Ruben Amorim, innit? Ruben Amorim is like, yeah, but it's alright, guys. Come on, guys.
No, but even recently, we say that Amorim's especially when he came, the main thing that people said at Sporting was that he's a very good communicator.
He's very good communicator.
And now recently, we're questioning him on his points on him talking about how the worst team in history.
That's very good communication. You told us the truth. That is communication. You told us the truth.
It's honest.
He's honest. He's not bullshitting. I remember Ten Hag about like saying, innit, but guys, look, I won 2 trophies. I won 2 trophies. Like, look at. Do you want that any, or do you want a guy say, okay, this is the worst team?
Yeah, I think the Arsenal goal was offside.
Exactly. Like, but yeah, fantastic Liverpool. Arnie Slot could be collecting a lot of awards. Personally, himself. This season.
Any other things you want to mention? Do you want to
do a preview for your game?
Yeah, you might as well.
Let's do a quick preview. Let's do a prediction.
Yeah. All the games.
Oh, you want a prediction for all our games?
Yeah.
We'll do a quick prediction before I run off this episode. Starting off with.
We're not gonna talk about Bournemouth and Newcastle quickly.
Yeah.
Nah.
Come on, man.
Nah.
Slap them, bro. Come on.
I mean, good win from Bournemouth. Chasing European slots.
That third goal was a banger.
Yeah, it was from Perkins.
All right.
No, the
Kirker's one.
No,
Kirker's one.
Kirker's goal.
Yeah, Kirker's goal.
That was like Ronaldo, man.
One step over, bang.
Oh yeah.
That's what Dallo thinks he's doing in it, but that's what Dallo thinks he's doing in it, but it doesn't compute in his brain. It's not computing.
All right, so we'll go for the Arsenal game first. It's Arsenal Wolves. I mean,
2-0 Arsenal.
Is that the Emirates?
No, it's at Molyneux.
2-0 Arsenal.
1-0 Arsenal.
3-0 Arsenal.
2-1 Arsenal.
All right, next game.
Next game we'll go United.
Oh
United,
God.
Fulham, Craven Cottage.
2-1 for them.
1-1. Yeah.
Wait, did you say 2-1 Fulham? I swear he's never voted for United.
I have.
Entire time on this World Cup.
No, I have.
Arsenal, I think so.
Oh, yeah.
1-1 draw. I think United will nick a goal in the last.
I can't remember the last time we had like a good performance at the
I
Cottage.
can't remember the last. What was the last Fulham against
last year?
Aston?
Bruno last minute winner.
But we didn't stand out in that game.
Oh, okay.
2021.
Garnacho last minute winner.
Oh, actually, 2021. Oh, that goal from Pogba with the win. That was crazy. But yeah.
I'll put 2-1 United.
Actually, you're right. You're right. That 2-1 win with Garnacho. We actually with that. Yeah, we
2-1
actually with that.
2-1
Well.
United. And then, are we doing the Liverpool game? They play.
Yeah, let's do a Liverpool game. 4. Actually, no.
Anfield.
Oh, actually, no.
You're breaking record now.
No. They won't. A comfortable 3-0.
2-2 draw.
You are so shameless. You're so shameless. Do you believe?
I believe we're the best team in England.
Do you still believe it?
Yeah, Liverpool.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, man.
It's alright.
Anyway, 2-2 draw from Abid. Shameless, but he did get it right with Nottingham Forest, so you never know what could happen.
That is true. He did
You got it right with Nottingham Forest. Dean.
6-0.
Okay.
I was going that way.
Batteration. I was gonna say 5. They put 6 past Tottenham, so I mean, let's not.
I put 5. I put 5.
No,
5. Okay. All
Salah's
right.
gonna get his goals there. It's
All right. Next game.
I forgot to say something Ballon d'Or game. And the big game for the weekend is City Chelsea. So at the Etihad.
2-1 City.
No, but we don't win. That's the problem. We always play well there, but
you don't get
win.
battered. So
2-1
City.
Chelsea.
1-1.
Coming out there with a positive result.
1-1.
Cole Palmer
I think 1-1.
celebrating on their face.
I'd love to see it, but it's 1-1.
3-1.
Knee slide on
3-1
him.
C.
Oh, you back?
Huh?
We're back. You back?
Wait, why
Enzo and Caicedo against who, please?
Don't want to mention.
The game's lost there.
Yeah.
The game's lost there.
Well,
Just check if Enzo's fully back. I'm not sure.
How come Enzo wasn't on the bench for that Wolves game?
I was heard he's been rested, but I'm not too sure now.
Well, that makes sense.
But he wasn't even on the squad.
Yeah,
Enzo,
rested.
I don't think he's
home.
injured.
There's been precaution with him, so
I see.
I don't think he's injured. Yeah, if it's Enzo
Fernandez is suffering from muscle fatigue.
Yeah,
so you're fine, boss.
well,
As well as Lavia.
that rounds up the prediction. Another great episode from the boys.
I can't say it like that.
Why do I have to say it like that? What are you hating for? But again, we really appreciate the love and support that you have been giving us. We're 3 subs away from 70 subscribers, so like, share, and subscribe.
Or more accounts if you want.
Oh, don't tell YouTube that.
No.
Okay.
Dean, any words?
Whoa! Don't interrupt me. This is my outro. I did.
No, just thank you to anyone that's watching. Take your time out of your day to support us, help us, and yeah. That's it.
Yusuf, do you have any words?
You're gonna cut me off.
No, say it.
Oh, he can't be
Please
cut
like,
off
share, and subscribe. Share it to everybody, please. And yeah, basically that's it.
And Mr. I'm the best in the league. Do you have any words to say? What do you want to play?
I believe we're the best team in England.
No, cut him off with that part as well.
And it's a wrap.
Yeah.